many jobs being advertised, which I could do very well, are asking for SaaS experience as essential. But I feel that businesses are losing out on so many incredible people because of this. How can candidates challenge this type of narrative to recruiters they've not even met? Yeah. So I don't know what you do, but this is, tech is just a classic for this, right? So it's so chicken and egg. It's like you can't do SaaS until you've done SaaS. And then they all complain about the fact that, we're coming up for 1.5 million software startups globally, and there's not enough talent. It's like, well, of course there's not. The talent doesn't exist to meet the demand. So they're going to have to go outside of the pools. So notwithstanding the previous advice I gave you around making sure you're influencing the application, making sure that you're finding a way to stand out, sending voice notes, sending videos, doing run-throughs, sending them a pitch deck, like doing something cool. I think that's the first thing. The second thing I think is in cover letters or within the CV, you have to translate your previous experience in SaaS language. So when I started learning about the software industry, maybe 5 years, 6 years ago, with a guy called Ryan Hill, who I've just seen is actually on this stream. Hey, Ryan, how you doing? So Ryan and I kind of started learning SaaS at the same time. It's probably 7 years ago now, mate. Time flies. Anyway, when we were doing that, we had to literally go and learn a new language because they talk about things like CAC and LTV and ARR and MRR and these kind of things. So I would say when you're applying for SaaS roles, being able to translate your previous experience into SaaS metrics is a really, really good idea, so that you kind of SaaSify your previous experience as well as try and influence it. The other thing with technology as an industry, as I said, very difficult to break into, is you need to find the bridging role. We spoke about this the last time we went live, but so if you want to work in software, say you're currently working in facilities or travel or whatever, consumer, supermarkets, doesn't matter. Let's go with facilities. So say you currently work in facilities management, but you want to work in software and you're applying to all these roles and you're just getting knocked back. What we need to think about is, what is the bridging role? What is the role that sits in the middle that is between where you are and where you want to go? And that bridging role will usually be a hybrid of these two things. So if you're in facilities and you want to get into SaaS, there'll normally be a role somewhere in the middle, which is maybe people who sell SaaS that helps with facilities management, or sell SaaS to facilities directors, because it's, smart tech that interacts with their HVAC systems to monitor the environment or whatever it might be. But identify those roles whereby your current experience and your category knowledge will be appeal to the technology companies, so they'll be able to see above the fact you don't have SaaS because you've got the category experience. Flip into the middle, 2 or 3 years, now you're in the tech industry, right? So find that bridging role rather than going from A to C. The B in the middle is the bridge.